Just one small spoon of baking soda a day can help older adults eliminate up to 13 common health problems that you probably thought required lifelong medication. Baking soda, that plain white powder you might think only belongs in the kitchen, actually holds a powerful ability to help seniors restore internal balance. After the age of 60, our metabolism slows down, excess acid builds up, and the immune system weakens. This is exactly when baking soda shows its incredible potential. It helps neutralize acid, improve digestion, reduce joint pain, stabilize blood pressure, boost immunity, and offers many other surprising benefits. In today's video, we are going to explore the proper way to mix baking soda with water to fully harness this natural power. At the same time, I will also share some important tips to ensure safe and effective use so that older adults can not only improve their health, but also feel more youthful and energized every single day. Before we begin, go ahead and drop a comment below with a positive affirmation as a way to commit to taking care of your health. Something like, "I cherish and nourish my body every day." Or feel free to write out your best wishes for your own well-being. And do not forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on other helpful content. Let's build a community that lives healthy lives, happy, and stays full of positive energy. And now, without making you wait any longer, I will show you how to properly make baking soda water a simple method that anyone can do at home to get the best results for your health. Many people, after hearing about the amazing effects of this white powder, rush to try it out without realizing that even the smallest mistake in usage could lead to unwanted side effects. To ensure absolute safety and the highest effectiveness, the very first thing to pay attention to is choosing high-quality ingredients. Always go for pure baking soda. No additives approved for food and health use. Make sure the product's origin is clear. The best option is to buy it from trusted pharmacies, reputable supermarkets, or certified suppliers. Absolutely avoid any unlabeled or loose products sold on the market, as they may contain harmful impurities. Once you have a quality product, the next step is getting the golden ratio right. For older adults, it is best to use just half a teaspoon, about 2 to 3 grams of baking soda, mixed with 200 milliliters of warm water. That is about 7 fluid ounces of water, at a temperature of 86 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 30 to 40 degrees Celsius. The water should not be too hot to avoid breaking down the active properties, and not too cold, so the body can absorb it more easily. Following this dosage is extremely important because taking too much will not bring extra benefits and can actually lead to an electrolyte imbalance which affects your heart nervous system and especially your kidneys, organs that naturally weaken with age. Another key factor that determines how effective the baking soda water is lies in the timing. The best time to drink it is early in the morning on an empty stomach, right after waking up. At this moment, your body has just gone through a full night of regeneration and detoxification. Drinking a glass of baking soda water helps balance your pH levels, gently wakes up the digestive system, and clears out the excess acid that has built up in your stomach. This can help prevent problems like bloating, heartburn, and digestive discomfort. Alternatively, drinking it 1 to 2 hours after a meal can also be beneficial, especially for those who often experience acid reflux or heaviness in the stomach. However, not everyone should follow the same recipe. If you are dealing with high blood pressure, kidney disease, or other chronic conditions, you need to be especially careful. In those cases, it is best to consult your doctor before using baking soda, and also consider reducing the dosage for safety. And remember, baking soda is only a supporting tool. To achieve long-lasting health, older adults need to combine it with a healthy lifestyle. Eat plenty of vegetables, cut back on salt, drink enough water every day, and maintain gentle physical activity that fits your condition. Now, I am going to reveal the 13 health problems that baking soda water can help older adults say goodbye to. 1. Skincare. Baking soda has long been recognized as a wonderful natural remedy for taking care of the delicate skin of older adults, thanks to its gentle pH balancing properties on the skin's surface. Baking soda helps maintain the natural acid alkaline environment. This soothes inflammation and reduces irritation and redness issues that frequently appear as we age. When diluted in warm water for bathing or soaking, baking soda also helps soften thick, rough patches of skin, especially on areas like the elbows, knees, and heels that often become dry and flaky. for common skin conditions such as eczema, atopic dermatitis, or severe dryness. During cold seasons, baking soda becomes a powerful ally. Soaking in baking soda, water can help relieve uncomfortable itching while also supporting skin cell regeneration, allowing minor wounds to calm and heal faster. Another major plus: baking soda gently removes dirt bacteria and surface impurities without stripping away the skin's natural oils, which serve as a protective barrier against environmental damage. 2. Immune boost and infection prevention. Among natural health support methods, baking soda may not be classified as an immune booster, but when used correctly, it helps the body maintain a stable internal environment, making it easier for the immune system to do its job. Essentially, the internal environment of the body, especially the blood and tissues, needs to maintain a slightly alkaline pH, ideally between 7.35 and 7.45. When the body is under prolonged stress, consumes high amounts of protein, sugar, processed foods, or suffers from chronic conditions, this environment can become overly acidic. This acidity becomes a breeding ground for bacteria, viruses, fungi, and even abnormal cells. Baking soda, being a mild alkaline buffer, can help neutralize some of that excess acid. This not only helps reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, but also creates a more favorable environment for white blood cells, like macrophages and T lymphocytes, to work more effectively. Additionally, drinking baking soda water can gently soothe the respiratory system. For those who frequently suffer from sore throats, dry throat, or seasonal allergic rhinitis, the mild alkalinity of baking soda can help reduce irritation of the mucous membranes and limit the local growth of harmful bacteria. This indirect benefit can be especially valuable during periods of sudden weather changes or in areas with poor air quality. 3. Improved sleep. Quality sleep is not just downtime for older adults, it is a vital period for restoring immune function, repairing cells, and balancing mental well-being. However, many seniors struggle with shallow sleep, frequent awakenings during the night, and morning fatigue. One often overlooked yet very common cause is nighttime acid reflux, especially in those with irregular diets, weak digestion, or stomach disorders. In cases where insomnia is related to acid reflux, a simple yet effective solution is to drink diluted baking soda water about 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. Thanks to its alkalizing properties, baking soda helps neutralize excess stomach acid, reducing burning sensations in the chest, bloating, and stomach pressure symptoms that often interrupt sleep. When these symptoms are under control, the body can finally enter deeper, more restorative sleep. However, keep in mind that baking soda is not a sleep aid for all causes. Cases of insomnia due to stress hormonal imbalances, chronic pain, or depression cannot be solved just by neutralizing stomach acid. 4. Oral health improvement. Baking soda has a positive effect on oral health by neutralizing acid in the mouth. After each meal, leftover sugars and starches are broken down by bacteria into acid, which erodes tooth enamel and leads to cavities and gum inflammation. This acidic environment also encourages the growth of harmful bacteria, increasing the risk of plaque buildup and periodontal disease. Baking soda, with its natural alkalinity, quickly neutralizes excess acid, helping to protect enamel and reduce the risk of cavities and gum damage. Not only that, it also limits the growth of odor-causing bacteria, which helps reduce bad breath, a common concern among seniors. At the same time, baking soda gently assists in cleaning plaque and food residues, making the mouth feel fresher and more hygienic. 5. Muscle pain, relief and recovery after physical activity. For older adults, even a long walk, some light stretching, or basic housework can lead to muscle soreness and fatigue. One common cause is the buildup of lactic acid, a byproduct created when the body burns energy during physical activity. If this lactic acid is not cleared out in time, the muscles become more acidic, leading to a heavy aching sensation after movement. In these cases, baking soda, with its natural alkaline properties, acts as a buffer, helping to neutralize the acid in the muscles. When the pH in muscle tissue is brought back into balance, the recovery process becomes easier. Muscle fibers relax, blood circulation improves, and tension and soreness are reduced. This makes it easier for seniors to feel more comfortable and flexible after gentle activities like walking, doing Tai Chi or gardening. However, it is important to note that using baking soda for muscle recovery should only be done in the short term and under proper dosage guidelines. Long-term or excessive use may lead to electrolyte imbalances or elevated sodium levels in the blood, which is not suitable for those with heart disease, kidney issues, or high blood pressure. This method should never replace a balanced diet, adequate rest, and consistent light exercise, all of which are foundational for maintaining healthy muscles and joints in old age. 6. Stronger bones. Not many people realize that bone health depends not only on getting enough calcium or exercising regularly, but also on maintaining internal balance, especially the acid-alkaline environment inside the body. When we eat irregularly, consume too much protein, sugar, or live under prolonged stress, our body becomes more acidic, meaning that excess acid begins to build up. In response, the body automatically pulls calcium from the bones to neutralize this acid, much like removing bricks from a wall to prop something up. Over time, that wall becomes weak and fragile. Baking soda, with its natural alkalinity, acts like a quiet friend working behind the scenes to restore balance. As the body becomes less acidic, it no longer needs to rob calcium from the bones. This allows the precious calcium to stay put, keeping the bones stronger and slowing down the process of osteoporosis. What is more, when the body maintains a balanced internal state, it also absorbs calcium from food more effectively, contributing to long-term bone strength. 7. Joint pain relief and gout support. For those struggling with gout or chronic joint pain, baking soda offers a surprising and valuable benefit. At the root of gout lies a buildup of uric acid in the bloodstream. Over time, this acid crystallizes into sharp, needle-like particles that lodge in the joints, causing swelling, intense pain, and limited movement. Baking soda's natural alkalinity helps lower the acidity in the blood when absorbed into the body. This slightly alkaline environment makes it easier for uric acid to dissolve, reducing the risk of crystal buildup in the joints. As a result, the swelling and redness start to fade and the sharp pain gradually subsides. Not only can this help relieve acute gout flare-ups, but it may also reduce their frequency, making daily life more manageable for those living with the condition. Beyond gout, baking soda also indirectly supports people who suffer from mild chronic joint inflammation. By easing low-grade inflammation and supporting internal homeostasis, the body can recover more easily from persistent aches, helping older adults move more freely and enjoy a better quality of life. 8. Whole body pH balance. In older adults, constant fatigue and sluggishness are not always due to poor sleep or lack of exercise. Sometimes they stem from internal imbalance. When the body's internal environment becomes too acidic, many physiological functions are disrupted. Cellular activity becomes less efficient, metabolism slows down, and the production of free radicals increases, silently undermining overall health. Baking soda helps stabilize this internal environment, giving cells the conditions they need to perform better. When the pH inside the body is balanced, energy production becomes more efficient and free radical levels drop. This leads to a noticeable improvement in how the body feels more awake, more refreshed, and more energized. 9. Better digestion and relief from constipation and bloating. When the stomach produces too much acid, the digestive process gets thrown off, leading to symptoms like bloating, acid reflux, and indigestion. Baking soda's natural alkalinity helps neutralize this excess acid, easing discomfort and making digestion feel lighter after meals. In addition, when the digestive tract is balanced, the intestines can perform their natural movements, known as peristalsis, more smoothly. That is why people who use baking soda correctly often experience better digestion, easier bowel movements, and less abdominal heaviness or discomfort. And it does not stop there. A healthy digestive system also means a more balanced gut microbiome. Good bacteria can thrive, strengthening gut health from within. As a result, the body not only experiences less bloating and constipation, but also absorbs nutrients more efficiently. Over time, this leads to better health and a brighter mood each day. 10. Urinary tract. Infection prevention. For many seniors, that burning pain during urination, the constant urge to go but only passing small amounts, is a silent dread. Especially for those who have experienced recurring urinary tract infections, the worry of another hospital visit is always looming. Thankfully, there is a gentle natural support method that most people overlook: baking soda. Baking soda raises the alkalinity of urine, and this has been shown to create an unfavorable environment for the bacteria that cause urinary tract infections. When urine becomes more alkaline, harmful bacteria like E. coli have a harder time attaching to the bladder wall and reproducing. As a result, the risk of infection is greatly reduced. With this simple shift, that burning discomfort and worry start to fade, helping seniors feel more at ease during bathroom visits and less anxious about sudden flare-ups. 11. Kidney function support. In certain cases, especially in individuals with chronic kidney disease accompanied by mild metabolic acidosis, using baking soda under medical supervision can offer notable benefits. Thanks to its natural alkalinity, baking soda helps neutralize excess acid in the blood, easing the burden on the kidneys to maintain pH balance. This not only slows the progression of kidney decline, but also helps reduce fatigue and manage mild fluid retention symptoms. However, it is important to stress that baking soda is not a kidney protector for everyone. In people without chronic kidney disease or metabolic acidosis, randomly using baking soda can do more harm than good. It may raise blood sodium levels, disturb electrolyte balance, increase blood pressure, or cause fluid retention, all of which are serious risks for older adults with fragile health. 12. Relief from heartburn and acid reflux. In older adults, excess stomach acid does more than just cause discomfort. After meals, it can also interfere with sleep quality. This is where baking soda becomes a simple and accessible support solution. With its natural alkalinity, baking soda helps neutralize the excess acid in the stomach, quickly relieving burning sensations, bloating or chest tightness, common symptoms that tend to flare up after eating. Most importantly, reducing nighttime acid reflux can help seniors sleep more deeply and peacefully. However, it is important to note that this is only a temporary aid and should not be used for extended periods without professional medical advice. 13. Cardiovascular support and blood pressure regulation. Our body is a complex system, and electrolyte balance plays a critical role in maintaining stable blood pressure and a steady heart rhythm. When used in proper amounts, baking soda may help support this balance, easing some of the strain on blood vessel walls. This indirect effect creates a positive outcome. Persistent headaches from high blood pressure may begin to subside, heart rhythms may become steadier, and the body may feel noticeably lighter and calmer. For seniors whose organs naturally work less efficiently with age, keeping blood pressure under control is crucial in preventing dangerous complications such as strokes or heart failure. But just like any supportive measure, it is essential not to overuse it. Always listen to your body and consult your doctor if you have any serious health concerns. As you can see, with something as simple and familiar as baking soda, older adults can take meaningful steps to improve their overall well-being, supporting digestion, bone health, heart function, sleep, and even emotional balance each day. Sometimes we do not need to search far and wide for miracle cures. The most lasting and sustainable changes often come from natural, accessible solutions like this. Remember, taking care of your health in your golden years is not about waiting for illness to strike. It is about building small, consistent habits every day. Each mindful step adds up to a peaceful, complete, and fulfilling old age. And baking soda, with all the benefits we have explored together, can absolutely be a helpful part of your daily self-care routine. Before we wrap up, drop a positive affirmation for yourself in the comments. Say something like, "I choose to be healthy and happy every single day," or share any uplifting intention you are working toward. Do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so we can keep learning, growing, and thriving together. Let us build a community full of positive energy, where every day is a day worth living.